Look at Kaspa. Every day it goes by, this is looking better and better. We're going to have a very crucial point here that we're going to have to take out here very, very soon, though. I'm going to show you that in this chart here, but everything's getting a pretty decent bounce today. Quite honestly, this 100% honest, this is the first I opened the crypto bubbles here, so let's take a look here. I think it's going to reload here in a second. Pretty sure it is. I think we have a lot more than that bouncing today. Give me just 1 second. We got the red bar up here. It's the first time I opened it. And while I'm doing that, if you could please hit the like and subscribe, guys, I would appreciate that so much. I got something very exciting to show you too. One of the members, unbelievable. It's unreal. Wait till I show you. He sent me it this morning on Discord, but pretty impressive. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that's a big difference, huh? Yeah. Got near bounce nice, Kaspa up 7.3%. Yeah, a lot of stuff looking really good out there. Them red days are hard to bear. I know that, but here's for the week. And of course, the week just started, so. But I know these red days, these red months, these are tough to deal with, guys. I know that, but we have months coming up where you're going to see, 10x's and just crazy stuff in a bull run. It's just unbelievable. I'm so pumped about this. I love bull runs, and this is great. Let's take a look over here at the Explorer here real fast. 230 petahash. Well, it's getting better here. 1.4 transactions, 1.2 blocks per second. But normally, when we look at this, it's under 1 at the time being, like that, 0.8. So in 13 days, we're going to have a next reduction here in rewards down to 110 Kaspa. Volume 36.5 million over the last 24 hours. Rank number 40 with a $2.893 billion market cap. That's incredible, isn't it? It's unbelievable what these cryptos do. $1 billion, almost a $3 billion. I remember when we were way under that. Come over here to the addresses here. See if the whales are doing anything, or the sharks, or see what's going on here. Oh yeah, last 24 hours plus 4 more sharks. Minus 3 dolphins. They probably became sharks, and that's more than likely what happened. Last 7 days we've added 5 sharks and 8 whales. We've added 8 whales in the last 7 days. We have I know we have at least 3 or 4 sharks in the community, at least. I'm not sure if we have any whales or not, but we do have some sharks out there. In fact, the one person I'm going to talk about here shortly, I know for sure they're a shark. Yeah, I'm just going to show you. Over in the Discord here, I was over there this morning, and he ended up watching my Solana video and taking the trade here on Solana, this move up. Man, it could bust past here and go higher. But he took it from way down here. I'm going to show you this. You got to see this, guys. He has been here since, the beginning, and he's a miner of Kaspa, big holder. And look at this, $93,000 profit, 134.3%. Entry price $130.26. Liquidation $126.54. Entry of 130.26. Let's take a look here. 130. So he got in somewhere right down in 29. 130.26. Right about there. He's rode this thing up. 139. That's where he took some profits, and he's still in it. Could get a breakout here actually on Solana. It's starting to break that trend here, so maybe it won't do this 5 waves down. That's of course what we're hoping for with Solana, but I had to show you that $93,000 trade. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, he said use it as a thumbnail. Good guy. Congratulations, good for you, man. That is that's the biggest win I've ever seen. So come join us. $14.99 get you in the Discord, get you 22 videos, over 9 hours of videos to teach you how to chart, We have over 200 members and almost 5,000 subs. So growing along here. We would love to have you. If you're interested, please check it out. Now, let's take a real quick look at Bitcoin, and then we're going to break down this chart because Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin here, we got to see here, 55% on Bitcoin dominance. All right, it's getting a little bit of a bounce here. If we go out in this weekly trend, of course, looking for that 60%. All right, that will put this right at a 618. And it just, we'll see if it works out, but this is what I'm thinking, really, guys. We hit that 618, and then this rolls over, and we have our alt season. This big fall down, that would bring it down to 25.6%. Can you imagine what that would do for the altcoins? Bitcoin comes up here, gets rejected. The dominance, and if Bitcoin dominance drops 57%, could you imagine what that's going to do for the altcoins? They are just absolutely going to crush it. Okay, it'll be an alt season, maybe like no other. 2017 was pretty incredible. This big fall rate here, but this year will be bigger than the last one we had over here. In 2021, I remember that very, very well. That ended up being a 46% drop in Bitcoin dominance. So looking for that 60% here, and it could take a few months to come in. This is on a weekly chart, so probably in the fall, more likely just about like it happened last time. There's September, October. I remember very, very well. It was in the fall when this took off last time. I was in Pittsburgh at the Pittsburgh Hospital with my wife's dad. So we'll see what happens here. But Bitcoin itself is making a little bit of a move today. 60 back up to 66. All right, let's zoom in here on this thing. Because this wedge, all right, that broke down here, it's making a run back up. All right, took out that 66 that we talked about. The next one here is at 67. All right, that's 67. You can see how this resistance line is coming right down through here. You're trying to get it perfect here. Let's put that on a 2. It's going to be something like that. All right, and it's going to run into it. All right, so according to this, if it keeps up at the pace it's going, breaks at 67 right there. It got rejected a little bit off of it, but making a run here should looks like the high 67s, 68,000 here. If we get 68, that should be a break to the upside for Bitcoin. This over here, of course, that was a fake out right here. Got that fake out to the upside, or fake out, and then a big roll over here. Ended up, you can see 1, 2, big wave, 3, 4, and 5 waves down. We're looking for this right down here. The high 57s, 58,000, came down to about 59.5. So missed that by about $1,500. I apologize about that, but you can't nail them all the time. That's just how this is. You have your winners, you have your losers. It's just how it goes. But with the RSIs on Bitcoin, the 12 right at the top, the big ones, the daily, turning up. Okay, that's great to see. The weekly, you can see the bend starting in that. Okay, that weekly is starting to bend. Down on the bottom RSI on the weekly, it is turning up. Okay, the 3-day and the 5-day, these ones are big. The 3-day is bullish, and the 5-day is still coming down here. All right, but on the daily, even Bitcoin is looking pretty good. If it takes out, let's get these major areas. You can see it right there. Well, right where it hit, and just a little above 67 there too. You can see that weekly closes right up here, just over $67,000. These are weekly up here. You have one here as resistance. These two were support levels. You know, so that's a big area to take out. And then right up here, this one right here at about 68.3, you know, right there. We take out 68.3, and I think we are in very good shape. You can see that would be a break of this upper resistance area right here, and that would get us a breakout. 68.3. Keep your eye on that, guys, for Bitcoin. All right, back over on Cast. And if we do break that, it's heading probably to 80, 81, 82,000, somewhere right around there. The Fibonacci, that's not my target. That's the Fibonacci. I live by this thing. Love it. You know, right around 82. If we get this bottom on here correctly. 82 and a half. Somewhere right around there. You know, if we take out that... that 68.3, I will be looking for $82,000 for Bitcoin. All right, back over on Kaspa. Now we have a big crucial area coming up here. You can see on the hourly, kind of going up in a channel. You see that right there? This is on the hourly right here. I apologize if you hear the neighbor cutting the grass in the background. I just popped my window open and decided to do a video here. Got excited here. We got the break of this, let me show you. The break of this smaller wedge, okay, underneath Kaspa here. Right here we got the break, we got the retest, and then we're getting a bounce. So could this be a 1, 2, and we're working on a third wave now? Absolutely. The way this is moving, look at these 4-hour green candles. Every one of them are green. You know, this could absolutely, if this is a wave 3, this will be our biggest, strongest push right here. Okay, your wave 3 always is, and it, you know, it's looking like it's playing out like that. What kind of trend-based fib target would that give us? Let's just go from right here. All right, the closing candles, and take a look. You know, look at that, right up to that 14.8. Wow, wouldn't that be something? Just right close to that 15 cents. Right exactly on that white resistance line. Right here. Right exactly on it. Well, we'll see what happens here. But anyway, with the first major area, okay, is going to be this one. Right here. Right at 13 cents. All right, we absolutely have to take that out. All right, if we take that out, that is going to flip. You're going to do a, you know, RS flip here. You know, support, support. You know, it's been all resistance down below this white line, resistance, and everything above it has been a support area. So that will be a major area, that 13 cents, when we run in it, run into it. You know, if we're going to get through it or not. So let's take a look at the RSIs and see if they can tell us anything here. I'm sure these are getting high. The four is up at a 98 and an 89. Still got a little bit of a push maybe out of that 4. The 8 is up in a 100 and an 89. The 12-hour is still heading up, 85 and a 77. Hasn't even crossed over down here at the bottom yet. Look at that. Still got lots of room down, just flipping into bullish territory on the 12 down there. So that's looking good. The daily just starting up. That's absolutely beautiful. The weekly, look at this. 3.2 and a 4.3. You know, I was really convinced, guys, that you know, we were going to get this push down to these lower levels, down towards this 8.7, you know, maybe 9.5, down to that area. But every day is just looking better and better for this thing. Okay, let's look at the 3-day and the 5-day. Look at that. The 3-day just turned up 7.8, 7.5, and your 5-day bullish 4.2 and a 3.2. Kaspa is looking really, really good. You know, it. What's amazing is if it takes out 13. All right, the next one is going to be obviously another big one, which is going to be the resistance right here, this yellow line. All right, so right wherever it's at, when we run into it, we break through that, then we're through the upper side of the wedge. It looks to me like this thing is going to run up through, break out the top side and go, quite honestly. You know, we're going to probably have our ups and downs through here, but this looks like a total fake out to the downside. You know, the more we look at it, the more the RSIs look at me, unless Bitcoin has a major rollover. The Kaspa looks absolutely great. It really does. All the RSIs are, we talked about them RSIs before, that they were so close, and maybe we'd get that push down here and then a massive bounce after that. And you know what I'm saying? And I mean, we talked about that if you go back through the videos. But I was really convinced that we were coming down here. I'm really happy that the RSIs are turning around. It would have been a really nice buy down here for sure to stack on some more. But let's get this party started. Looks like, to me, we're heading to the upside. Fake out, bust up, back up through, and go on. Major areas, 14.8, 13 cents. Keep an eye on those areas right there. And we break through 15 cents, and Kaspa's heading. Where could this be heading to? Well, we measured this out before. Number one, we'll measure it with a fib. Okay. Look at that, 24.5 cents. 24.5, right there. And I, if we, it'll get there. Yep. I don't know. It's not financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. None of that stuff. But total fake out to the downside, and a move up. Okay. This gives a target roughly at 22.5. So 22.5 to 24.5 cents. Possibly 25 if we get major volume coming in on this thing. But it's looking great. The moving averages, you can see that we bounced right off that 200. Look at that, right down here at the bottom. Let me get this fib up here. Bounced right off the 200 down here, and moving up through. Okay, so once we get them back in alignment here, you want your orange, blue, and pink on top. So these are opposite right now, but we get them rolled over. We get a crossover, and look out. But Kaspa looks great. Thank you so much, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe. Congratulations on that win. That is a absolute crusher of a win there, Kaspa Shinobi. Good job. And if you're interested, guys, come join us in Discord. We'd love to have you. Have a great day, everybody.